This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Now, let me ask you guys a couple of questions. Do you cuss on your records?
Yeah.
Do you defile women with your lyrics?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you, fondle your genitalia on stage?
Yeah.
Whenever possible.
Do you glorify violence or advocate the use of guns as a way of solving civil disputes? Okay, final question. Do you guys respect anything at all?
Not a goddamn thing.
This is the mixtape with K-Deezil and Zapp. This is the mixtape. We got kicks in the bag. This is the mixtape. Live at 8:05. This is the mixtape. Yeah, the mixtape.
Yeah.
This is the mixtape with K-Deezil and Zapp. This is the mixtape. We got kicks in the bag. This is the mixtape. Live at 8:05. This is the mixtape. Yeah, the mixtape. They're coming at you live from the 8:05. A new topic every Thursday. They got a supply
Mondays.
from Will Smith to
Mondays.
Hall & Oates. They keep you on your toes with the mystery show. How can you miss this combo? When I go, man, and learn Chico's Brandy's #1 fan. That's from the women who made us who
Chico's
we
Brandy's
are. A
#1
new topic,
fan.
they're learning facts from two chums, like the top 5 songs that make them say, makes an anthem,
Anthem.
They're learning details off the topic of theme, like Zapp's passion for Washington.
The #1 NFC
If you
East
wanna
team.
tune in, let's do a couple of friends talk about life and the music landscape. Tune in every Thursday on the mixtape at 8:05 with DJ Zapp and K-Deezil. They're keeping it live on the rise for the people. This is the mixtape with K-Deezil and Zapp. This is the mixtape. We got kicks in the back. This is the mixtape. Live at 8:05. This is the mixtape. Yeah, the mixtape. This is the mixtape with K-Deezil and Zapp. This is the mixtape. We got kicks in the back. This is the mixtape. Live at 8:05. This is the mixtape. Yeah, the mixtape.
Oh, yeah. Yo, 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 yo. Yo.
That's a lot of the yo's. You know where I got that from?
No, I'm not sure.
You ever get the Dash app, Dash Radio? That's next.
No.
That's the next on what we're going to conquer. We're going to go after that. I'd rather be live every day and get paid for it.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyways,
exactly know what you mean.
Dash Radio, they have a bunch of different radio stations on there. And one of them is the Beat Junkies.
Beat Junkies Radio.
Beat Junkies Radio.
DJ
And,
Babu. Shout out to DJ Babu.
Yeah. And they got a shout out from, I think it's Primo. And he's going, yo, 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 yo. That's a lot of yo's. Why? Because I said yo. Yeah, it's
vicious.
Fun. I don't know. Whatever. It's Primo, man.
Hot, cool, and vicious.
It's Primo. Hey, welcome to the show, the Mixtape Podcast, happening every Monday.
Monday, just like the theme says.
The theme says Thursday, so it was just pointed out to us, and we're gonna have to get that adjusted.
Yeah.
Adjusted. Fixed.
Rewrapped.
Somehow. Welcome to the Mixtape Podcast. Shout out to DEFCON, who is hosting.
He's going to be on Stokio tonight.
He's hosting right now.
Yeah.
Recorded Let's Get Punky. All right. I see it.
That's right.
Today is the 22nd of February, 2021. Valentine's Day is long over. Is it still cuffing season?
Cuff your chick.
Is it still cuffing season? That's what I want to know. Valentine's Day is long gone, and I don't know about you, but I didn't celebrate it. I went to bed early.
In Texas, it's cuffing season.
In Texas, it's man, pray for the heat.
Right? It's cold.
Yeah. Wow. Shout out to our people in Texas, and we're praying for you and hope that things get better. You get water and you get some heat.
Right.
Some sun.
Get your TikToks on while you're in Texas.
Record some TikToks, some Instagram reels.
I've been seeing them. There's a lot of little things coming out. People trying to keep their sense of humor, and that's awesome. That's what you got to do.
That's right.
When you're faced with adversity, man, you gotta try to put your best foot forward and just keep going and survive. That's the name of the game. Survive.
Survival.
So, but happy post Valentine's, I guess is where I was going with that.
Right.
If it's cuffing season, more power to you, man.
How's your Valentine's Day, by the way, Kiko?
I went home early. I was supposed to be at work. I went home early. I don't know if I told you the story. Somebody was looking for me at the bar, and they were asking everybody, and they're like, "No, he's gone. He left." Like, they didn't say that I was exhausted and that I went home to go sleep. They just said that I left.
He left.
Right? So she was like, "Oh, so you're all booed up now. You got a new girl,
Right.
Oh, what? This is news to me.
So you heard it first right here on the Mixtape Podcast. Kiko was not booed up on Valentine's Day.
Me and my sheets was getting intimate. Like at 8:30 at night. I never go to sleep at 8:30 at night.
No, but she did this Valentine's Day.
I was out.
They say if you go to sleep early on Valentine's Day, it's because you're either depressed, lonely, or tired from working at ranch all day.
Oh, yeah. I was tired. Yeah. Bad. Shout out to Leo. Shout out to LL.
Yeah.
In the chats.
Shout out to DJ Leo
Shout
doing
out to
big
everybody
things.
watching live on Twitch. And shout out to everybody watching the rebroadcast. If you notice, we've had some changes this week, man.
Yeah.
We're putting it down. And shout out to what's going on behind the scenes at the Mixtape Podcast. Stay tuned. That's all I'm going to say. Stay tuned because we got big things planned.
Yeah.
We're shooting for the moon.
Yeah.
Got my finger on the trigger. No, the moon.
The green screen behind us, the moon.
Wow.
Oh, no, it's not a green.
It's not. It's a real moon.
Actual moon.
Yeah. But yeah, we got big plans, big things jumping off. We have an IG page now, and that's the Mixtape Podcast 805.
Yep, at the Mixtape Podcast 805. Tag your mom, let her know to go there.
For show.
Tag your mom, tag your sister.
Also, we got the YouTube channel.
Oh, the YouTube, the Mixtape Podcast 805. We're aiming everything there, so when the show's all over, that's where we're pointing you to.
That's where you're going to see it.
Yeah.
Plus, we got Anchor.
Anchor.fm, the Mixtape Podcast 805.
I'm just going to keep going. Plus, we got Spotify.
The Mixtape Podcast 805 on Spotify. That's right.
Man. And, of course, if you're watching live right now, you know we got Twitch.
Yep, that's right. The Mixtape Podcast 805 on Twitch.tv.
Man, you are good. I still can't control that audience, that clap, but yeah.
We'll add that. We'll fix that in post-production.
So, cuffing season or not?
Or not. DJ Leo said you're cuffing with your pillows.
Because it seems we have some breakups.
That's right.
Going on.
Let's go through.
Now that Valentine's
is over.
Better say it with an M.
Usually people break up right before Valentine's Day.
Valentine's.
That's
if you didn't, get a gift. Sometimes, look, man, sometimes you don't have a lot of time. You just got to pull over right there in front of the gas station, pick up one of them teddy bears in a balloon or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The one that lights up. I don't know.
Shout out to those guys on the corner putting in work all Valentine's Day.
Work. All Valentine's weekend.
That's right. Valentine's weekend.
I'm saying Valentine's on purpose. Hey, what's up to Fast Coast?
Fast Coast. Neptune's Lab in the building.
Yes, sir. Our peoples is joining us every Monday, and we appreciate you. Also, shout out to everybody who's watching the rebroadcast.
Those are big numbers on the rebroadcast.
Man,
so shout out to you.
We're loving it. We're feeling it, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's not as cold, right?
No, we got
kind of coming down a little.
Yeah.
I feel it.
It was I heard it was 79 in the Ox today.
Okay. In the Ox.
That's right.
That's big time right there.
That's how we say it in the 805 Ox.
Shout out to the Ox. Shout out to Ventura County, Santa Barbara. Shout out to our boys in Carp, Los Amigos.
Los Amigos Mix Show. Shout out to DJ Hectic. I saw put it down with Lazy Boy.
Man.
And, did you see it?
Yeah, cartoons and DJ Ease.
Yeah, DJ Ease was dope.
Oh, it was crazy. I like what they're doing, and he's nonstop. He's getting infos in. And shout out to my man Hectic, man. We grew up together, so it's like, I mean, he's way younger than me. Let's not get that confused. We didn't grow up together, but coming up in his DJ career, I was there for the beginning. I saw it,
right,
and just what's going on and how he's taking off. Man, that's dope. So, some partnerships are made to last, some are not.
Some are not.
Some are not.
Speaking of breakups,
it is a very grave day indeed.
What's going to happen? Hold on. No, can we pause.
Yeah.
First off, a moment of silence right now.
Moment of silence. I'm breathing heavy on the phone. Silence in the back. Silence in the back. Because I'm fat and I have to breathe heavy.
Egyptian lover.
What?
Moment of silence. What happened, Kiko? Tell us. Something happened.
I can't with you.
There's a breakup that happened this week. We know that for sure. A couple breakups, but we'll start with that one.
Sorry, I had to catch my breath. Oh, man, Zapp, beautiful. So, yeah, man, today, if you were tuned in at all to social media, it started blowing up. I don't know when I first saw it.
It was number one trending on YouTube.
Bro, it is trending all over the place. And that is the breakup, or so we've been told, is the official breakup of Daft Punk.
Right.
What was the number? 30 years, something like that?
28 years.
28 years. 28 years.
28 years.
Yeah.
1993.
1993.
Maybe a little before that, but 1993 as Daft Punk.
Right. No, yeah. They did their... It's crazy. I'm kind of lost right now because I don't know where to go. Like, I mean, honestly, we want to play Daft Punk, but then again, we don't want to be flagged for it. So we'll mix it in a little bit. But man, if you know who they are, and that's a big if, because there's a lot of people that are shocked and posting about it, and there's a lot of people that are just saying, well, they ain't done nothing in a long time anyways.
Right.
Which is kind of messed up. But, I mean, they've collaborated with other artists. They were on the Weeknd's Starboy release. So, like, 2017,
I feel it coming.
I think kind of like the same thing. But, it was pretty interesting.
Solo project.
Announcement. Did you see how that went?
Yeah. I seen it was the epilogue, right?
Right. So, if you watched it, I took the time out today to watch some Daft Punk movies. They have a couple on YouTube, and I just streamed it from there. But that one was from the Electroma. 2006 film, and it's an 8-minute video titled Epilogue that they use, and basically it's the whole movie is very Stanley Kubrick-esque in the sense that
like The Shining.
No, in the sense that there's no dialogue, it's just their music, right? Their first movie was animated, which was just their music, but it had a little bit more story because it's animated, so you kind of feel it captured your attention a little bit. This one was a little hard to sit through because there's a lot of like walking, and you're kind of like, what are they doing? And
right.
It's just very I don't know, postmodern, like artistic,
ahead of its time.
It kind of has that old feel, like when was it Pink Floyd? They did their
wall,
video,
another brick in the wall,
when they're in the monk. They're in the ancient ruins,
right,
and they're playing a concert for nobody. It's just You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not so much like that, but it's like if this movie starts out like
Someone in the chat says
desert
avant-garde.
yeah, that's a good word for it. So I mean, I watched that, and I watched the other ones, and it's just kind of interesting where they chose that epilogue, that 8-minute video.
It was
excerpt
planned,
from the
bro.
movie.
It was planned. It was planned.
Well, no, I mean, it's just kind of crazy because they both kind of one asks for the self-destruct button, and then further on in the movie, the other one finds a way to self-destruct himself.
Since we can't show it because we get copyright strike,
right.
why don't we act it out really quick? I'll be the one that turns around and self-destructs. And takes off my helmet.
Yeah, take off your
The countdown starts at 9. I'll take off my Marcus Midnight shirt. Shout out to Marcus Midnight.
But it's like this. It's like this. And then he walks away. And then he stops, but he doesn't look back. And then it explodes. That was good. Good acting. Great acting, Joe. Now we
Thank
can put
you.
that.
I'm DJ Zapp.
Put that on the credits.
This is K-Deezil.
My man know how to act or what?
At the end credits, it's going to say DJ Zapp as Thomas Banglanganter. K-Deezil.
I was going to call you Daft, and then I'd be Punk.
Guy Manuel Homen Cristo.
Sure.
Thank you.
And then that's it. And then you don't know of anything, but their publicist said that's it. It's over. It's official.
It's over.
Daft Punk is done. Then they have flashing of the videos, and then you have the hands, or they're doing the pyramid, and it says that. I wish we should have uploaded that picture, but we didn't.
We could find it.
So I mean, we've been discussing what we're going to talk about all week, and
this came up.
This kind of
perfect timing.
Yeah, like we had to talk about this. We can't just do a music podcast.
To all you Daft to all you Daft Punk fans, had we had a topic, then they wouldn't have broke up.
Had we known before this morning that they were going to break up, we would have got the helmets.
Right.
We're going to try to CGI that.
Superimpose them after.
Right. Either that or the Boba Fett helmets. Either whatever. Motorcycle helmet.
That's not a Daft Punk helmet. That's a Boba Fett helmet.
Predator. Whatever. We're going to work with it.
SAG worthy. Someone said we should get our SAG cards. Right on. That's right. We should get our SAG cards. Paid for that too.
Right? We're going to go off. You'll be like, man, those guys are great actors. They sure act like they know what they're talking about.
Right. Keep talking. We're already 18 minutes into our Daft Punk show.
Hey.
We're way further along than we were in our country show.
So let's go back. Let's go back to the beginning. The beginning. Daft Punk, I believe, what was the album? Discovery? Oh, no.
No, the
Homework.
first one.
Right? You have the information.
They could type it in the chat, but
I have the greatest.
It's Homework.
I don't even
Homework.
have the albums no more. I have like
Homework.
Random Access Memories, and then I have like the greatest hits.
Homework has the funk and Around the World on it.
Right. That album right there, I was already out of high school, but trying my hand at City College and walking around and starting to see a lot of Daft Punk logo everywhere. And I remember thinking, is this like a new type of punk music coming out?
Maybe.
Apparently,
it wasn't.
It wasn't. It was just a good name. And what they were going by, the name Darling. I had to look all this up.
Oh, that was their band before Daft Punk, right?
So then somebody in the Melody Maker 1993, it was a review, described their music as a Daft Punky thrash.
That's right.
And the rest is history. That's how Daft Punk got the name.
That was it.
All right.
Yeah.
It was pretty dope.
Exactly. Someone called our show like a mixtape, and then we named it the mix.
Right. Hey, you guys like remember mixtapes? And then we were like, oh, that's what we should do.
Right.
The mixtape.
If we're French, we'd be called Daft Mixtape.
Le mixtape.
Le mixtape.
We're not French.
Not French.
We're not even French fries.
Right. So, first album, Homework.
Yes.
Right. 97, somewhere around there. 93. We're talking the funk and around the world.
Right.
My first was around the world. I mean, honestly, I'm not saying the funk, I hadn't heard it before, but you know, Around the World comes out and I said, Zapp and Roger came out with a house song?
Right, exactly. That was pretty dope. I mean, you got to figure around
97.
that style of music. I mean, okay, so house music is making its transition into pop music, right? Mainstream. It's going mainstream. Radio stations are playing house music, electro, techno, going about it that way. And that disco style, you seen it in what's his face with the furry, he had the furry hat and it's moving back and forth, the video.
Keep going.
Jamiroquai.
Oh,
right?
Damn.
So, right. I'm old. So Jamiroquai is he's doing his thing and he's blowing up, and
That's
that
right.
just kind of threw a lot of shine onto like house music, because now this is dance music, whereas disco kind of has faded away and stuff. But now you got house music, which takes a lot from from disco, and gives it like a harder sound. And when Around the World came out, man, that was just like boom, that catapulted them. But I do remember the funk, and I loved that song.
Right.
Just the way that they experienced with instruments. If you listen to the beginning of it, it's very quiet, it's muffled, suppressed. I don't know what the term is, but
filtered.
It sounds
Heavily
like it's coming from
filtered.
next door. It sounds like how when you walked up to the rave, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? You heard the bass first, and then you heard and you heard people going, but it wasn't until you walked in, and then boom, an explosion of sound.
Right.
And it was very crystal clear. And so to me, that was dope. I know there was other songs on that album, but I can't remember. But I do remember just kind of going through that and going, wow. This is something else.
All the good stuff.
So Around the World comes out, and now that song just catapults them into whatchamacallit?
Stardom. Superstardom.
A household name is what I was going to say.
Right. Alive's on there. That's it.
Survey says household name for 200.
Household name for 200.
All right.
And were they with helmets yet? Not with helmets yet.
I don't know.
I don't think they
To
were with
be
helmets.
honest.
They were with masks, so I know that for sure.
Masks. Yeah,
right?
you're
so
right.
back then, it's like they're not in the helmet stage yet. They're in the mask stage,
No.
right? So they didn't want to be. They take their promo pics, kind of like we take promo pics, and then they put the masks over them. They CGI it on, or they wear it before the pic.
Which is probably what we should do.
Right.
We should probably mask up
Right.
often.
We would become
Not just because of the pandemic, but
right. We would become household names, or
Right. we did get cool masks.
yeah, cool mask, bro.
So then
Revolution 909. There we go.
they released Discovery in 2001.
All right, 2001.
Now comes the robot outfits that becomes a trademark, and the singles One More Time and Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger cemented them as global superstars. And it really did. That was such a crazy album.
Right. Oh,
And it was
dude,
just like-
it was big. I mean, you couldn't go someplace without hearing One More Time. Go to a wedding here one more time.
Right.
Go to a prom here one more
Anything,
time.
any major
Graduation,
dance,
one more time.
It was just a dope song that you could throw on and play and get your. I don't know. They didn't call it EDM back then. I don't think they did. I don't remember when I first heard
the
EDM,
funk.
but I think that was like a generation later. But man, just a dope album and what they were doing back then really just propelled like where music goes, because again, a lot of their music mixes a lot of different instrumentation from different
Right, they're producers.
Genres.
I mean, they're producers. They're electronic musicians.
But the way they're sample heavy in disco feel, they're sample heavy in jazz, like a fusion jazz.
Right.
Like some of the songs are just like, oh, this is on some whole other level.
Right.
And then they use elements of hip hop, that 808, that 909 bass, like,
Yeah, they got
you know
that.
what I mean, like. Just
80
killing it,
80 synth pop, all that good
right?
stuff, right?
And then just everything. It just seemed like everything that they used, they turned it around to make it really pop. And I thought, wow, this is a crazy band. But as much as I like the songs, I still wasn't like a huge fan. I mean, I was, but I wasn't. Wasn't a huge fan of Daft Punk.
Yeah.
I like them better than a lot of the other groups that were kind of starting to do cookie cutter stuff.
Right, right.
Which is why I could give Daft Punk props for being original.
Right, they're more
you know.
musical.
Right. Very, very creative. And then
They also recorded Alive. That's when they did the live
oh yeah,
album,
2007.
which was a live show, right? That's a live
Right.
show album. But
right before that show was the Human After All album. And then the live LP Alive. And then an album that blew me away was Tron Legacy soundtrack album.
Oh.
And by then, they were already huge. Like, that was like,
oh yeah,
that was kind of like, oh, well, we need futuristic sound, so we're going to go ahead and go with these futuristic DJ producers.
Yeah, they were DJing in Tron in the movie, and by that time everyone was wearing some type of mask or some type of
Headgear.
You got
That'd be dope.
something.
I'm so tired of masks, but that'd be pretty cool to have like a Tron like helmet with like the face shield, and then it lights up.
That lights up.
The anti-fogging.
We should make our own Tron helmets. What we think they look like and what they really look like.
Right. So
Check this out. I made a Tron helmet. I don't look like no damn Tron helmet.
Tron, baby.
That looks like some glow sticks. You got them at Party City.
You got a face shield for $1.99 at the dollar store,
Right.
and just put some glow sticks underneath.
Sticks on it.
Just taped it. Use that Gorilla Glue.
That's right. Use that Gorilla Glue.
Don't do it. It's not hair gel.
It's not air
Oh,
gel.
man. All right. So then they blew it once more. 2013. Random Access Memories.
Random access memories, right? And
Look at, hey, I'm gonna go to the chat right now. Defcon says, "Light up lucha mask,"
light up lucha
and I
mask.
almost brought my luchador mask but
Just
I didn't want to
because?
be the only one in a mask,
Speaking of luchador mask, I have no
right?
Santo.
Or could have just got my mask, my facial mask to manscaping thing. Never mind.
Right.
Never mind. DJ L said, "Order from Wish."
Order from Wish.
Right? If we can get a Tron helmet, Tron, baby.
Tron, man. With the
So-
Tron gear. Remember that video game Tron when you would be like,
You know what, man? I hated that game.
because you would suck and die at it all
Because
the
it
time.
was too crazy. It was like this crazy animation, and then it was just like, it would just get harder and harder and harder.
You mean the game would progress as you played?
Right. You can't win. They just want to make it harder. The only one that was worse was was it not the Sorcerer in the Stone, but it was the one that was like that. That was all
Oh, Dragon's Lair,
something. It was crazy. But yeah,
Space
Tron,
Ace,
Tron was like
Centipede,
crazy. Like
Pong.
I like the games where you're racing and the electronic cars, right, in Tron. But then everything else was just like,
Yeah.
this is way above my
Fast forward that
gaming,
movie.
way above my gaming level.
Right? I don't know what the hell is happening. Get to the race car part.
So 2013, RAM, Random Access Memories.
Memories. That's a play on
Comes
words.
out.
It's a play on words. Yay.
Why? Because what is RAM?
RAM? It's your memory. Random access memories.
I know, but in what?
It's the ability
In your
for
Dodge?
your Dodge and your computer, man.
In your computer.
Computadora.
Your computer has RAM.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. Anyways,
back to what the hell we were talking about.
so this this album has the song "Get Lucky" for Pharrell Williams and Nile Rodgers, who is Chic fame, right? Nile Rodgers from Chic.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
And I seen Nile Rodgers live. It was pretty dope. But it also had Giorgio Moroder. And one day we'll have a long discussion about that guy right there. Right?
Yeah.
The father of the funk over if you're from France.
Right. I believe it.
They have an album that has like Giorgio Moroder as the name or something like that.
It's called Giorgio by Moroder.
Yeah.
But it was Giorgio and who? It was another person.
I'm not sure.
Man, and I know there was so much so much information to take today.
Yeah.
And I just
shout out to the people that do Wikipedias. God dang.
Just all the different people. But yeah,
Right.
I don't have that information handy. But what I will say is that Random Access Memories Get Lucky was the lead single. The track sold millions of copies around the world and won 2 Grammys for the duel and guest Nile Rodgers and Pharrell Williams, both of whom featured on the following single, Lose Yourself to Dance, which was one of my favorite songs, and earned Daft Punk further 3 Grammys, including Album of the Year, and the ceremony hosted one of the last stages of their spectacular live show. We know how the magic trick is done. It's so depressing. Back Gatland told Pitchfork in 2013 cover story. Focus on the illusion because giving away how it's done instantly shuts down the sense of excitement and innocence.
Right. So that was a prelude. I would say that was a prelude to what was coming up. You could tell. I think, I mean, at least in listening to Daft Punk, I think that they weren't necessarily looking to hit big. They were looking for the people that they could, have them feel the music and the vibe.
Oh,
and what they were into, right? Like,
Right.
oh, we don't want everyone kind of like the Mixtape podcast,
Right.
right? Tune in if you want it.
Right.
Right.
We're not gonna sit there and beg you to tune in. Hey, but really though, if you could tell other people, that'd help us out.
Share, like,
Please
subscribe.
We're begging you.
Hit the button.
But we're not gonna beg you. Screw that.
Right.
Anyways, just one of my favorite albums from Random Access Memories, Doing It Right.
Right.
And it's the first album cut on the album, and I remember walking in. I remember getting the CD, and then I remember the first time hearing it was like, I mean, maybe the same night, maybe the day after. I walk in, and DJ Butter's at Rancho, and that's how he starts his set.
Oh, to play it
With
right
that
on.
song, and it's such a dope song. It blew me away, and then I was kind of like, oh yeah, I knew right then and there that I had got the right CD to bump. Right. I'm gonna play it. Can I play it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it.
Hold on, let me do this. Give a shout out to Adept Entertainment.
Oh yeah, hit the logo
right there. Good stuff, Pico.
Doing it right.
I felt the vibes right there.
Daft Punk featuring Panda Bear. By the way, shout out to DJ Panda.
DJ Panda.
I haven't seen her in a minute, and got to see her the other day, and just shout out to her.
Yeah,
we got to bring her on.
We do.
But this is not DJ Panda. This was Panda Bear. And shout out to DJ Butter, because like I said, he's the one that introduced me to that song. Doing It Right, Random Access Memories off Daft Punk.
Boom, boom.
And I fell in love with that song. And even now, like even today, I was driving around and
bumping it,
listening to that song,
playing it in the lowrider.
It was dope. I was like,
The low.
you know, well, when you have a little bit of bass,
Kiko got bass in his vehicle.
it's a little bit.
If you see
It's
someone
a
driving
little
by, bumping
it's a little bit.
Daft Punk, and you hear it, you hear the boom.
It's a little bit. But I mean, I liked it. I liked it.
SPLs, that's what we call them when he drives by. SPL. SPLs.
So
The vocalist
I feel
from
like
that
I've been
song
doing
is
all the
Animal
talking.
Collective. That's what Steven says. You are? That's cool.
Right.
Remember, I got blown up early in the show.
Oh,
Feel like I
that's
was-
right. You walked away.
I feel like I was playing Among Us, and I died right away. Shout out to my teen viewers right here on Twitch.
It's a game. I have it downloaded.
Now back to our show.
Humongous. You're humongous.
All right.
Daft Punk is also credited with co-production on several tracks from Kanye West Yeezus,
Jesus.
including the formidable opening trio On Sight, Black
Right.
Skinhead, I Am God. They would go on and collaborate with The
Bro.
Weeknd, the 2016 single Starboy,
Eh.
Daft Punk's first Billboard singles chart topper, as well as the second hit, I Feel It Coming.
But you know, for those of you out there, some people, the first time they seen Daft Punk was on Kanye West performance at the Grammys.
Oh, that's true.
2013, or when he performed Stronger, right? Basically singing up there. You saw the pyramid and you're like, that's interesting. I wonder what the Daft Punk pyramid is doing up there. They had just done like Coachella or something a little bit ago, right?
And they killed it there. And I mean,
Yeah.
they were just sitting on top of the world. But just like the mask and their personas and everything else, I don't think they were really searching for all that.
No, they weren't. They
All
weren't.
that fame, all that.
Yeah, because in the middle of that, they did Music Sounds Better With You. One of them did, what
Right.
was it, Star? Shoot, I'm going to forget the name of
Starboy?
it. Well, before Starboy. I think.
Starboy. The Zapp's on the hook.
Stardust, right? So they did Stardust. I heard they got offered an album deal. They said nope, because they didn't want the fame. They didn't want. They're doing what they love, right?
Which is kind of what we're doing. I mean, we're doing this for love, but we do want the fame.
Right, we want the
Right?
We got
Offer
big
us
dreams.
money. Offer us
Want
money.
fame.
Go for it.
Send it.
We need the money.
Shout out to our big gifters right there.
Hell yeah.
On Twitch. Shout out to everybody sending in
Shout
the
out
gifts.
to everybody with the bits.
That's right, the bits.
Do we even do bits?
Oh, you know,
Do we even
bits
have that?
are enabled. I've never seen a bit kind of go flying by on our screen.
I don't know if we can do a bit.
You know,
You could send a message, and we have emotes, but we don't have our own.
maybe soon.
Yeah, I'm not seeing no bits. Damn it.
No.
But you could.
You could use your Amazon subscription and
You can
subscribe
subscribe
to the channel.
Hey.
If you, for those of you that have Amazon Prime, if you didn't know, link your Amazon account to your Twitch account and hit the subscribe button, and that'll be free. That costs you nothing, but they do send us some money to cover all the cost here.
It's free to subscribe if you have Amazon.
Yeah, if you get Amazon, you get one free. If you have Amazon Prime,
See, you learn something new every day.
you get one free channel subscription per month. And you could resubscribe every month or just subscribe to one channel. And yeah, it'll even tell you.
We like subscriptions.
Yep.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. And IG.
Oh, and
And
IG.
anywhere else.
The Mixtape
Anywhere else
podcast.
we might have subscription.
805.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spotify. Shameless plugs. Shameless plugs.
Shameless
Here.
plug. We'll cut that out when it,
No, we won't. Post. We're gonna put all the links.
all the links underneath.
Just
Yeah.
have 'em-
We're right
have 'em-
here under the, right there where it says
All the
K-Deezil and DJs. Right there.
May I?
Go for it. Giorgio.
That's what you was talking about, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That's right.
I had to throw that in.
My name is DJ Zapp, but you could call me DJ Zapp.
Stop. What is this? What is this?
It's the Daft Punk show, so I wear my Marcus Midnight.
Hey, we ain't got no masks, but we got aliases.
Right here. Let's go. Let's go. K-Deezil, put yours on now.
You look like the guy from Star Trek.
Right?
I don't know. He's a DJ. I thought he was.
Whatever that guy's name.
I thought he was an aviator. Oh, you're killing me.
If you ordered Daft Punk from Wish, we just showed up. We just showed up.
Oh man.
Let's go.
Oh, you got anything else? My mind just went blank after you dropped that. Like, oh man, that's kind of cool. We do need some Daft Punk outfits though.
Right.
Nothing?
Nothing.
No?
Their impact on culture. Let's go to the phone lines. Juan Travolta says.
Oh no, not the phone lines.
Let's go to the phone lines.
We're going to give up on the phone lines.
Right, that's it.
So
after 28 years, right?
Yeah.
Official albums, Homework, Discovery, Human After All in 2005, Random Access Memories in 2013, Tron Legacy soundtrack in 2010, 2 tours, which was the 97, the Daft Punk tour. Which
say that again.
That's in Belgium. Look at me, I'm from Holland. 2006, 2007, the live tour. You can still watch that one on YouTube.
With the album.
Right.
The live album came out in 2007.
Then, which one is the one with the anime movie?
I don't know. What are you going to see?
You're not sure. Either way, the one with the anime movie for every track. Shout out to all my anime people. Haikyuu, Oikawa. Yeah, all that good stuff. Yeah, that was dope.
Pretty sure it came out in 2005.
Right. So officially, their last project is the stuff they did stuff with The Weeknd, right?
Right.
I Feel It Coming and Starboy.
Yeah.
Right. So Starboy, I Feel It Coming. And by that time, I think at The Weeknd's performance, they weren't even wearing their masks anymore.
I'm not sure.
They had their light up suits.
I didn't see their performance. All I know is that they did set that up, and then they have been parodied in a lot of shows. So they've been on Simpsons. They were even parodied in the one movie that they did with Daft Punk. Man, I wish.
Which one is it, Kiko?
I don't know. I'm over here trying to look it up.
There's no pressure. We're live.
Right. I know. It's horrible.
Almost.
Interstellar 5555.
Oh, that's right.
The story of the secret star system.
The secret star
That's
system.
what it was. And that was the animated one. But it's funny because they have the One More Time, and they have the song Crescendos.
Crescendo.
Right? Well, dolls. Not like crescendo,
I
but
know.
crescendos.
Crescendos.
Right? Which was like the band that they had in that movie.
Right. In the
They
movie.
played the band from outer space that got captured, and they were made to look human, and the person who captured them was making mad money off them. Not trying to give away the movie, but that's what it was.
I'm not spoiling the plot, but you just did.
But
why don't you spoil
in the part where they are nominated? There's Daft Punk sitting in the crowd, also
right?
nominated, and then they have like the words going across the helmet. So that became a big play on things. You know, I mean, a lot of people use that in their thing. So like Simpsons and I don't know whoever else used it, Family Guy
did use it. That's right.
So
now you don't need to watch it. Kiko described it all.
Right. Yeah.
Next week he'll be describing Kiss versus the Phantom of the Park over at Magic Mountain.
And then after that, I'll do Coming to America 2. You won't have to watch that either.
That's right. Save yourself.
Right? Follow me for more spoiler advice.
Who needs movies during the pandemic? Yeah, Kiko coming up next.
What a jerk. I didn't mean to spoil it.
Thanks
Sometimes
a lot.
it just goes that way.
Next thing you're going to tell me what happens at the end of Cobra Kai season 3, bro. No.
Never mind.
All
I'm
right.
not going to.
Go for it. Go for
I almost did.
it. Almost.
Right? You know Ali's back, right?
What?
Right?
Yeah. So before the show, I was talking to my daughter. I was talking to my daughter before the show started. That's pretty awesome. And I asked her. I said, do you know who Daft Punk is? And she said, they're in Trolls, right? They're the Trolls. So I said, yeah, they are in Trolls.
Okay.
But she said she was looking up the news, and what she saw, she said it's a trade. Officially, it's a trade. That what happens is, in order for something to happen, you have to give something to get something, right? Quid pro quo, right?
Okay.
And that because Daft Punk retired in exchange, Bobby Shmurda was released from prison. That's what she said.
Is that how it works?
That's what she said.
Wow.
She said that's actually what happened today, Dad. Bobby Shmurda gets released in exchange for Daft Punk retiring.
Is this like a Biden-Harris thing, or is this 2021 thing?
No, man, that's a 2021 thing.
Wow. All right. Well, congratulations, Bobby Shmurda. Hopefully he gets out and doesn't have to start doing what 6ix9ine is doing.
Oh, that's right. Oh, him and me.
If you don't know what I'm talking about,
That's right.
6ix9ine has been on lately.
He's on a good one. He's on a good one
just
right now. Wilding out.
Trolling the heck out of everybody.
Because he ran into Meek Mill in the parking lot or whatever, right? Or waited for him. One of the two.
You know, I don't really know what or how.
The scene looked
happened.
strange and it looked like a setup.
It did, and all you see is like you see him like talking and screaming, and he's like, "Put your phone down," and blah blah blah, and you kind of see people getting out the way.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
So
right.
I've seen like a couple different videos where someone's videotaping him, and then he starts videotaping back, and he starts calling them out and acting all wild, and they're just like, nope, gone. They're leaving. He's like, oh, why you turn around and act like this or that, whoop
Yeah.
whoop, and they don't want nothing to do with it. Like I seen another video where the guy just said, you know what? If you don't understand what's going on, he's out. And he's working with the FBI, whether directly or indirectly, to get people to slip up and do something crazy.
Right,
and then it goes online, and then now you have so and so, some no-name rapper who pulls out a gun on Tekashi 6ix9ine, and so all of a sudden it's
Right.
major news.
Because I think, who wanted to fight him? Oh, man, I forgot his name. Other rapper with tattoos all over himself.
Oh, Riff Raff.
Riff Raff, that's right.
Riff Raff is coming out and wants to
Riff
fight.
Raff.
If you can, look up Riff Raff. He's gone through a couple different.
Tiptoeing in my Jordans.
That's right. He's got a couple different looks to him, and it's pretty funny because he. I don't want to say it because I don't want to be flagged for hate speech, but he's like self-proclaimed white trash. There, I said it.
There you
I
said.
said it. That's his thing, and I don't know why he's all about it, and it's just kind of funny. It's like Riff Raff is ready to fight, and he's singled out Tekashi 6ix9ine. I don't think Tekashi wants anything with him because he's probably like, your greatest single was hooking up with Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Right? Wasn't he with Katy Perry?
Who,
Or no?
Riff Raff?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I think so.
That's it. Connect Riff Raff to the 805. He dated Katy Perry. Katy Perry.
I believe.
That's
I don't
right.
know.
Katy Perry's from Goleta, and Goleta is 15. Boom. 6 degrees of Katy Perry.
Right. There it is. And we still represent for the 805
That's right.
all day. Every day.
Good thing you have laugh track. Add the laugh track.
I don't even know anymore.
Right, so what else we got going on before next week's show?
Next week. Oh, the show next week.
Yeah,
The show that we're doing
the show that we're doing.
next
Well,
week.
Yeah, we got a few messages. So everybody who's watching the show, first off, we need you to follow our Instagrams new, right? We got like
Right.
3 followers. Shout out to everybody who went to the YouTube video and watched the YouTube video.
Yeah.
While you're there, there's a little button that says subscribe on it. You got to click the button because we're one of those channels right now that has like 3 subscribers. Me and Kiko are the first 2.
Yeah. We subscribe to our own stuff.
That's right. We heart our own post. I don't care.
I dare anybody, and I mean anybody. No, just please subscribe.
Yeah,
That's
please
what I'm
subscribe.
gonna say.
Yeah, we don't want 100 views and 3 subscribers. We want 4 at least. We're at a 4. We're going for
Right.
10.
Right. We could do that.
We got that. We appreciate you guys. So that's Instagram.
The Mixtape Podcast 805.
Right.
Right.
Shout out to all our followers on Twitch. New followers, by the way.
Yeah. And everybody that's been retuning and watching the rebroadcast.
Rebroadcast.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And I think that's pretty much it.
Show worthy for you guys.
Yeah, that's right. And we can't do it without you. So we need you to, keep doing what you're doing. We appreciate you.
That we do.
We don't
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
And everybody watching on the rebroadcast.
Right. Shout out to everybody listening in on YouTube. Turn it on. And we'll go from there.
Right. So we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
All right. This is the Mixtape Podcast.
805.
And we're out.
Later.
As soon as he hits end stream.
And
And go.